So I got it all in one place. This is what it's like to be in the U.S. government. Involuntarily enrolled in U.S. government torture program, right? So this is World of Warcraft. This is supposed to be three random people versus three random people, but when I play, it turns into 5v1 usually. Like they even were like today it was like making me win, like they just want total control, and it was like a cajoling kind of spiritual thing beforehand. The one guy was, his name was Put in the Fix or something, like Put to Fixie. And then when I went out and got cat food, the guy who made sure to pull out in front of me, his license plate was FXD fixed. But so I was like fixing a fight, right? And then my hunter shot up 200 CR, which I should be like around that rating anyway. Anyway, the point is, so I was making comments about this guy's motorcycle club. MC Mind Control is the acronym. Like if you play these games, MC means mind control. CC means crowd control. Anyway, player. MC means mind control. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like playing the video and talking. So. Control. We're the mind control club. And then I missed this guy. Like they all they have to do is hang out, be unusual, and be seen, right? So that you notice it while you're. So here he is charging on a motorcycle. Like that's just not what the shaman healer generally does in these maps. It's very unusual for a healer to charge out in front, but he's on a motorcycle, right? Uh, Let me see. I shouldn't have gone out of it, but where's So here goes another fun video full of gang stalking. Right before this video, I wish I'd have been just recording. I just wish I was always recording. But right before this video, where I got this match with Drowner. So Mr. Drowner shows up, but right before it, you can tell when I load out that I'm not lying. Like this is where I was. So I went from losing. Anyway, I gotta shut myself up to. But see, I was on this bridge, and I was getting knocked into like a shaman kept showing up and knocking me into the water. So like I kept getting knocked there. So that's and then Drowner shows up. Like it sounds crazy until it happens to you all day long. You're like, oh, coincidences happen. No, but like this is the PvP area. It's probably half the reason they choose coincidences is because every like people be like, no, it's coincidence. So then Mr. We are not getting banned. Oh, we aren't getting banned. We aren't getting banned. And I had just opened a ticket trying to get them banned. That's my ticket there from 2 hours. Like that's like game timestamps. Ongoing harassment. Like I just filed the thing and then I get attacked by we aren't getting banned. I mean that's his guild name, but that's the gang stalking. Mm. Oh, this was I was downstairs in my house and I picked up an oil diffuser, which is what the cover of the that is the lemongrass. I guess we need to and then I hadn't noticed it's the lemon squad. Like so I was literally downstairs looking at the I guess there's no good way to see a thumbnail here, huh? But I was and then I came upstairs like there's the lemongrass like that I just picked it up and looked at it. So like I don't know if it's like see through your eyes technology or it's just mind reading technology and they decipher it from there, but I picked up a bottle of lemongrass. I went upstairs like and looked at it like went upstairs and played WoW and like first game I get Mr. Lemongrass or Lemon Squad, whatever. But just like it's super unusual guild name first of all for this game. This video not great evidence because I wasn't recording all the other instances of it, but at the start of this match, this healer throws away his 3 minute buff for no reason. And they kept doing that. Like he's before the fight has even started. Like there's the fight's 15 seconds in, so that means everybody like went up, got in position, and then he's got his innervate up, which is just they kept doing that at the start of matches. Like his team is all full health by the time he's got a cast. There's just no reason to cast it immediately. But the people who were doing it before, like I wish I'd have had that one recorded because like there was not even contact made and their innervate is halfway done. You'd have to know that game to understand that that's just scream like they just want you to notice them, right? Like it's like just like a mind irritant. Right? It gives them a reason to something to annoy you that only you can see. This, speaking of to annoy you that only you can see. Now this is insanity. I was testing out. I was like thinking to myself, maybe I can juke them with the mind control. Like juke in this game means like you get a fake cast or you fake your spell so you get a cast out of the other player. Like they waste a cooldown. So I thought to myself that I was gonna ice block, and I got shattering throw out of the warrior, which is the ability that breaks ice block. It's like both times that I thought to myself I'm gonna ice block, he starts casting shattering throw. It's just freaking ridiculous. I thought to myself that I was gonna ice block, and he starts casting shattering throw on me. And then what do I got here? Oh yeah, so my mom. I called my mom about there was a smell in the house, and she's maybe it's
Did you when the lights went out? Did you blow something?
that was that ties into the other video that I was making about the bugs. I had a bug thing open for a video game, and then my game crashed with bugs. Like for the next like half a day, everything was bugging. But but also I like came upstairs, put my computer on, and then the lights went out because everything's bugging. Ha ha ha. No.
Did you blow a socket or anything?
No, I mean it just started now, like 5 seconds ago. But anyway, so
Eddie's just making chicken soup, but I can't smell anything.
so there's the soup call. There's Ed's making chicken soup, and then
Too calmly and assuredly lays down what the company's supposed intentions are.
and then Mr. Soup shows up, and he says assassin has arrived, right? Like, I don't know. Is there some code here to an S missing? And I don't know. Is that how you spell arrived? It was a 1 R or 2. I forget. Anyway, Mr. Death Threat has arrived, which like they've been flexing the death threats for since this began 14 years ago. One of the first things that they did when I was noticing them after I hit the road to get away from them, to get away from my family because I didn't trust. But one of the first things that they did was it was a woman with a car with a like she had a coffin in the back of her car, even though it was just a regular like pickup truck. But she had like the funeral flower bed coffin in the back of her car, and she looks in her rear view with like this hard witchy look at me. Like it's like the message was very obvious. Like yeah, you're gonna be in the ground with some flowers on top of you. Which it sounds insane until this is happening to you all day. Again, like one of the first things that ever happened to me when I hit the road for this stuff was I got to California and the guy's license plate was Friendinator, cut me off in traffic, like made it very deliberate that I would notice. Which of course ties into that other video, but this got cut off. But yeah, this video here. Oh no, this isn't the one that got cut off. So there was a bleach smell in the house. So I started sniffling, like because you're gonna start sniffling when your nose is picking something up, right? Like my mother had just used bleach to clean something, so it's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna sniffle, but like to make it seem more woo woo mind control, I don't know. Mr. Sniff shows up, and plus I've been commenting about. I had been, especially those days, those few days, commenting about Biden sniffing. Oof. Yeah, the rest of them. What I got? I got that one. I got that one. I got the. But I don't know. Where's my this video here? The Grabbler is an oldie but goodie in EverQuest. The really solid flex they did one day was like EverQuest names are they tend to be more classically aside from Mr. Gravlin here, right? Like Neros, Sendo Wu, Darvane, like, and these are fresh servers too, so like you can have whatever name you want. But the guy's name was Mr. Brown Sauce. Like my brother came home from getting Chinese food. He shouts through the house, "They forgot the brown sauce." And then I log in to this game, and there's a guy sitting in front of me called Mr. Brown Sauce, which is less disconcerting than the mind control stuff, right? Like if we have your house bugged, is but like all this stuff is just done for like that Nazi Germany chilling effect of like we can kill you whenever we want. Plus with mind control, like this is literally our government right now. Anyway, so this video here, Mr. Grablin, like the day before this, I was complaining to there was an Onion video. It was pretty anti-Semitic, and I was just kind of shocked and showing it to people. Like, wow, this is wild. Like, there's the Onion Grabbler video. That's so they're called grabblers, right? And the grabbler will grabble onto your money and like whatever. The Onion's some stupid shit. Like you can call this whatever you want, but the comment section on this video was like rancid. But well, here we go. But so I log into EverQuest, just playing EverQuest like a normal person, and Mr. Grablin starts talking in chat with like the "Hey, look at me" stuff. So like this is the normal conversation here, like 35 Necro looking for group, Shadow Knight vendor, like is the 39 pet vendor, and anybody seen any bot armies upshifting, peeling out, burning rubber, or downshifting around here lately? I've heard they've been unofficially drag racing around these parts, like just like an asinine statement. I really wonder if it's just full AI gang stalking right now, right? But anyway, so this is like then I like said something to him. Well, I'll just let the video play, so like there's no it's obvious that I'm not like lying here. So he says this, and then I reply. But all I said was, "What an amazing gang stalker you are." Are you not? Sorry. What an amazing gang stalker. Are you not the best defenders of Freemason Nazi code bioweapon attack ever? Kudos. And it said, "Guys, we've got COVID bioweapon attackers here. Everyone clap for them, right?" So I haven't said anything about Mr. Grabbler, not like one thing about Mr. Grabbler. And then he says, "Someone I have blocked must be talking in general because I'm not understanding what Zhao is saying." It's like there's no reason. Oh, I completely misunderstood that. But still, all right, my mind is fucked up. But like this is the normal. All right, well, forgive me because this is 13 years of gaslighting where I see English words, but I completely lack what it is you're saying. Like they they do the mind fuckery too. So all right, big fuck up there on my part. But anyway, that's how gang stalking works, and this is how screwed up your brain gets from 15 years of gang stalking. That like this is the 15th time that I've watched that video myself of my own stuff, and I didn't realize my mistake. But anyway, What else? Obviously, my classic video, my classic gang stalk. Yeah.
Gangstalking level 1000. Oh my god, wait, look. Oh, the gangstalking level is so. Gangstalking level 1000. Oh my god, wait, look. Oh, the.
So that guy, right before I pulled my camera out, cut me off in traffic, right? So he positioned my car right next to the 89, like he forced that to happen.
Gangstalking level 1000. Oh my god, wait, look. Oh, the gangst.
So that's where the mind control really meets scary places, because I went for a random drive that day. And this is what I was saying to them. Let's go, ladies. Like, I was super pissed quitting smoking, but we can still go. That's the pinch face that they know so well, because they got the pinch demon face. I got the pinch demon mind control face. But these are actual assassins that bother to torment me all day long instead of assassinate me, which is just weird to me. Press record and win. Like, this is how I stop them from. Like, they make me lose at the game, and then I press record, and all of a sudden I can win again. Sometimes they still hide it a little bit, but but that's some of my better proof of my mind control tortures. I like weird stuff like this. So like, I've been going for walks like along like a pretty set route, and I just noticed this dude, Mr. Marvelous, while I was watching Alien stuff. So it was like a triple hit, right? I was watching Alien stuff, and there's some dude who makes it's called like Marvelous Productions or something. So like, not that he's involved, but he's gonna be in my recommended. So I noticed this license plate the day that this guy, like, I went for a walk this morning, the morning of this, and then he's in front of me when I go to the store. It's like, I'd never seen his vanity plate before, which I love. I would love to see statistically the number of vanity plates in my town, because it's supposed to be the average, the national average, or I don't know, from 2007. Who knows? I doubt it's changed much. Is 3.8% of cars have vanity plates, but not near me, or at least not when I go out. Right? Like, I get swarmed. But so I went for a walk that morning. I first noticed this license plate, Marvelous. Like, I'd never noticed it before. Then I go out that day, and he's in front of me. And I tend to notice these things for whatever, like, mind control conditioning from Hollywood movies, where I don't know where it goes. I don't know demons and electronic and the difference between the two, but like, where demons are, like, can get you to look one way. Egypt gods, I don't know, where they can get you to look, so like, or to train your eyes, like to study your eyeballs. Like, so many movies zoom in on license plates, so like, it's just like eye training to who knows. Anyway, like, I shouldn't look this happy. Like, this is all cracked. I'm cracked right now. Like, my mind is gone from here to here to here to back here. Like, that's the Egypt brainstem rapery. I assume. I have no idea. There's another. What am I got? I don't know. Not all of these are great evidence. Obviously, like, I don't get enough sleep. They torture me. I make a lot of mistakes, but I don't know what I was doing there. Well, that's about it. And then this is what I have now from like the last month or so with my new YouTube channel. My old channel, I had some other stuff too. But my channel got deleted for saying the C word. You cannot free sprechen that. Uns die nur Nazi America. We will have no free sprechen. Oh, the gravel pit one was just like so solid. Such a thank you for this easy evidence. Like 7 minutes ago, gravel pit replied to your, and then 20 minutes ago, I'm taking a picture of gravel pits. Like there's the details of there's 627 and I don't know where'd the timestamp go. I don't even know. Oh yeah, 23 minutes ago. No, 23 millimeter. Is there a timestamp there in the details? Anyhow, you have to take my word at. Like that was the photo that was second to last in my phone. But what happened here? What I complain about in that video? Yikes! Oh, it's a short. Is like there's supposed to be some Freemason code where like if you oppose them, then they'll destroy you in business, and the destroy you in business comes with the electro mind control torture, and you know, so like you can't think, you can't function. How do I unmute? Here, was there a timestamp there? Oh yeah, there's the timestamp. I guess you'd have to check the day I uploaded it too to trust that that's 627 from that day. But anyway, so oh yeah, the gravel pit. So I was like thinking like there's no reason why the landscaper should put down a gravel pit on your front lawn like that. They shouldn't even have that kind of quality dirt, right? It was like stones and pebbles and stones and sand. So I was thinking, like, is that like since I'm unemployed, is that as far as they can reach? Is like to oppose me in business is to throw dirt on my lawn? Aside from cooking my brain out, obviously. Oh, this one. This was now I'm quitting smoking again a few weeks later, but the dude literally parks his car in front of me to get out and have a cigarette, like a day after I quit smoking. They don't let you smoke in the car wherever you work for?
My own car.
Oh.
My family.
Oh. Just stopped right here to have a cigarette?
I don't have cigarettes.
What is it?
It's a cigar. It's not a cigarette.
Ah.
I already gave you one.
No, yeah, I was quitting smoking. It's just like, this guy's really gonna stop here and just like light up right in front of me? Strange coincidences in my life. Take care, man.
Take care.
That was the other time a couple years ago when I was trying to quit smoking. A dude walked out of 7-Eleven in front of me, lit a cigarette, and then threw it on the ground in front of me. Like, just, he hadn't even taken a drag. He just threw a lit cigarette on the ground in front of me. Like, this is how deep your government goes to, like, take your mind over if you should oppose them. I don't know. I don't know how normal this is, but like gang stalking is a real thing. Like there's a lot of, I would imagine there's some overlap with schizophrenia and schizophrenic people who read like, oh, that gang stalking happens, or gang stalking causing schizophrenia. So once they push people over the edge, they can't explain what's going on. Like I've been fond of pointing out, you never heard that Louis the 14th was mind controlling somebody. You know, nobody ever thought George Washington was putting voices in their head. Like, there's no evolutionary mechanism for it, right? Nobody was like, oh, Julius Caesar talks to me in my sleep. But in the 1950s, the 1960s, when the CIA began experimenting on voice to skull technology, crazy people began to think that the government was putting voices in their head. Like, that'll make you crazy real fucking fast. Especially, I don't know, the older tech. I mean, they cooked my brain a few times, but that, like, purposely harming me. But like, the older tech was probably something more jarring to your. The voice to skull stuff was probably more jarring. This is a point that I always try to make to them about, like, once he can't speak anymore, then the demons are ripping him apart inside. Like, his whole life, the demons were probably like, yeah, you're elite and special. And then once he's dying, the demons are like, once he can't speak or speak up, then they're like ripping his brain apart. I say demons, but I don't know, maybe it's, apparently I'm reincarnating over here, according to what my Nazi gang stalkers are telling me. But, like, maybe he was a, maybe, maybe he was a cannibal that I shaved in a past life. I don't know. These are things they tell me. But anyway, that's what it's like being gang stalked. Alright, so we got Wee Walker here, sure, that's fine. But oh yeah, I was making that video about the Silencio license plate, and there's Seleni. Like, it just always like follows the day after, right? And Kevin Hart, the day before this, I was stumbling making a video because I made a video calling Kevin Hart a sellout, which I was mad at everything, and I like was quitting smoking and or trying to, and like a Kevin Hart commercial came up, and I just like get pissed off at the happy go sellouty nature of Hollywood. But anyway, that's how they do. Like, maybe that's why they torture me. Maybe they know that I reincarnate, and I don't know that I get reincarnated. So like, they're like, we have such good torture going now. We don't want to. We're gonna have to re-ramp up to torture you again. If I just had like a 24-hour recording of my whole life. Oh. Like stuff like this silver. I don't know, but like they're just dominating our team here. But it was like silver was showing up in gang stalk events. It seemed like, but stuff like that. It's a little looser. I'm like, all right, now have I gotten paranoid from the torture? And so like I read things into. Obviously, I'm getting misses here, like the Grappler thing. I missed what the guy was saying, but still, the guy was definitely a gang stalker. Like, it was literally that was my day before. Was the day before, and his name is Gravelin, right? It's not Thermocles and Harmunculus, and he's Mr. Brown Sauce. Anyway, who knows? All I know is whatever these demon brain bug Egyptian snake god mind control things are real. I have no idea. Don't know if they're demons, don't know if they're evil gods, don't know what they are, but all I know is I was a happy atheist, and then demons started ripping my life apart. Oh ho ho! Ho ho ho, gang stalkers! Oh my god! Yes, this is when they were doing the silver stuff. Like, there's a guy named Sterling, and there's a guy named Silver. I see you, I see you. The DMX reference, like this is their mind control stuff. Is like they use letters because you'll glance there, and it's like a force multiplier. It's like they're everywhere. So like when whatever gets you to glance at like I see you, like that's an acronym for like I see you, right? So like it's an easy gang stalk. So like when DMX wrote those lyrics, I see you, like doing shit a real wouldn't do. Like you can tell by the time like that he's hitting back, right? Like I see you, well, I see you. Like he you can tell that it's something that was used against him. He's not just randomly like insulting ICUs. uh, but where'd the silver stuff go? Yeah, so it was 2 weeks ago, and then the other video was 3 weeks ago. I know these are both 2 weeks ago. And then on Facebook, it was a. Oh no, this is our gang stalking bio. Yeah, so like OB Silver, like they always, that's it. Like something happens in my life, and then I get a YouTube comment. Like there's literally your government has, aside from to bioweapon attack you, your government has a solid, I would guess, like 50 people on payrolls to actively torture me, and like they given them money to move into houses around me and shit. Like the dude down my block when I was complaining about these 5v1 video games, and the dude down my block. Like I go for a walk, and my one new neighbor is like enjoying five, or like I forget what he said. He's like enjoying 5v1, or you want a 5v1, something like that. Like just randomly to the air while I'm walking by in the middle of the night at like midnight. So yeah, and then my other neighbor down the block like rammed my car. Not like it wasn't full speed while I was going, right? Like I'm driving over the overpass, and he's parked coming on. So like obviously I have the right of way, and he stopped. There's no. It's not like he was drifting into me. And then he comes and rams me. Boom. And I'm so used to the gang stalking, and I've watched enough movies that I was like, you work for the company? And he's like, yeah, you work for the company? And I was like, no, I just wanted to see what you would say. And like the look of like the staggering back step that he took when I said that. Anyway, fun stuff. This is my wild life.